a lot of things. So we will be doing some the conjunctions which we have learned yesterday. My screen is visible, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So here is a list of another conjunctions. You can say als, wenn, wann und ob we have studied already. So when is like whenever. There is a very minor difference between when und wann. When is whenever at any given point of time, and wann is like when, as a question, when you have to make indirect question, indirekte Frage. Und dann wir haben als. So als is something which is being used at many places at different ways. So als, as of now you have learned in the sense of dann. Das ist wichtige für mich als etc etc. So that was then. But here when we are using als as a conjunction, or als you can say as a connector between the sentence, it works like when. Als ich Kind war, as I was a child, or when I was a child. So das ist über die Vergangenheit. So there are three new things. Als, when we use it as when, as in like as I was a child or when I was a child. Die Vergangenheit. Dann wir haben wann, das ist when, also indirekte Frage. Und dann wir haben wen, das ist whenever. So now here is a quick exercise when each one of you will read one sentence and will give the answer along with the meaning. So Rachel, do we have Rajveer? Yeah. Okay. So Rachel, Angie, and Rajveer. Can you start reading it, Rachel?
Yeah. One has du Geburtstag. When is your birthday? Sag mir bitte, als Sag mir bitte, als de Geburtstag.
Nine. So one here out, because the only difference is this is a direct question. Wann hast du Geburtstag? When do you have the birthday? Und sag mir bitte, wann du Geburtstag hast. Also das ist indirekte Frage, because I have added here, please tell me. So that becomes indirect question, and that way the conjugated verb will go at the end. Yeah. Nummer 2, Rajveer.
I was preparing for third. Is why I sneezed. Okay. Is Gees spazieren? Das ist Seit habe. Spazieren bedeutet.
Spazieren gehen, to go for a walk.
Okay. Okay. When WENN. When
Sehr
I
schön.
have time.
Yes, because one thing can, when we use like whenever, something can
Whenever.
be done only when the first like second condition can be done, or second word can be done once first condition is being met. So if this is happening, if I have time only, then I'll be able to go for a walk. So whenever. Nummer 3, Angie.
Ich weiß nicht, wann eure Eltern ankommen. I don't know when my parents will arrive. Are when are
No, your eure.
Ayo.
My is mine, meine, Eltern. Your is thine, oder, eure.
Okay.
Our is unser. And
Okay.
Anji, is this a direct question or indirect question? Or just a
Indirect.
statement?
Just a statement.
Yes, just a statement. Number 4, Rachel.
When wir Deutsch lernen, macht es uns viel
Spaß.
Spaß.
Hmm. So wann oder wen?
Wenn
So whenever we learn German, it makes us like it's very like it's fun for us whenever we learn German. So either you can write it like this way. Here you must have been noticing like this sentence is starting from the connector, right? And previously we have seen we were using like Hauptsatz, then connector, and then the Nebensatz. So the sentence can be written in two ways, either like this, you are writing the Nebensatz first and adding the conjugation, the conjunction initially, or you can add it in between the sentence also. Like here, wir machen uns viel Spaß, wenn wir Deutsch lernen. So here, when has been placed in between, and here at the first place.
Ich weiß nicht, dass sie krank ist.
Hmm.
I don't know dass she's ill. When
Wann oder ob.
ob ob
So I don't know whether she is ill.
ill.
Next, Angie.
Wir sollen der Lehrer fragen. The next perform is when. Yeah.
It's not when, it's wann.
I want.
Wann. Which means when in English.
Yeah.
You should ask the
When.
teacher when the next exam is. Next,
ich musste
Rachel, you're not audible.
sorry, I'm on mute.
Okay.
Ich musste wissen, wenn das Examen heute oder morgen ist.
It will be ob. Wann
Huh?
oder ob. So I want to know whether the exam is today or tomorrow. Because here we have placed order, na? So how can you place when with or?
Okay.
So whether the exam is today or tomorrow, because whether gives the like options, but when you're writing when, it does not give the option to place order in between. Next,
Weißt du do you know wir jetzt essen können? Wir jetzt bedeutet
I am not telling the meaning. This is very simple,
okay.
Rajveer.
Yeah, for just skip. Wir jetzt essen können. Can we go for eating? Whether
There is no
ob ob
oh. So do you know whether we can eat now? Yes means now.
now.
Now, in next four sentences, you have to place when, that means whenever, or als. Als as in as you were a child, or when? Angie?
Als er 18 Jahre alt war, hat das Autofahren gelernt.
Bedeutet?
Als when he was 18 years old, he he had learned driving. I don't know.
Yes. Yes. Sehr schön. Next. Rachel, your turn.
Wenn wir fahren, sind wir immer extrem vorsichtig.
Yes. When. So, whenever we drive,
We have to be careful,
yes,
extreme
we are
careful.
always very careful. Immer, always, extreme, very, vorsichtig, careful. Next.
Es wir nach Berlin gefahren, sind wir sehr schnell gefahren. So it is als als als.
No. Is this about the past? Is this über die Vergangenheit? Ja oder nein?
No.
Then we cannot use als. Then it will
Okay,
be
as when.
when.
Okay,
So,
sorry, whenever. Whenever we drive to Berlin,
right? Whenever we drive to Berlin,
uh, we were very snail fast,
yes, we're
very
always. So,
fast,
whenever we are going to Berlin, we always drive very fast.
fast.
Next.
Yes.
Trinkt immer Bier when
Hmm.
Durst hat.
Yep. Bedeutet?
He he always drinks beer when he's thirsty.
Right. That is correct. And German people love beer. Now, next section. Here, let's follow the same cycle. Rachel, your turn. Here, you have to fill in als, wen, wann, oder, ob. You have 4 options now.
Mm. Wenn wenn regnet, fahre ich mit dem Bus.
Not er regnet, es regnet. It rains, not he rains.
Ja, wenn es regnet, wenn es regnet, fahre ich mit dem Bus.
Sure.
When it rains,
Hmm.
I take the bus.
Yes. So whenever it rains, I take the bus. Next.
Okay, Vice do you know whether he's coming in the morning? Vice do. Ob, Air Morgan, Common, Newsday. We want to come in the morning.
Yup. Sure. Next.
Als ich in Deutschland war, habe ich sehr viel gelernt. When I was in Germany,
Mhm.
I have learned a lot.
Sehr schön. Nummer 16.
Mm, wenn ich gehört habe, dass mein Fußballteam verloren hat. War is their terrorist.
Which when you said this one or this one?
Whenever.
This one?
Whenever is their terrorist. No. When?
So it
What?
will be als. Now here Rachel we cannot use when because that's bedeutet whenever. So the sentence meanings is as I heard or as soon as I got to know that my football team lost, I was very sad. So you cannot use whenever, like whenever my team loses, I get very sad, or whenever I heard. So as I heard. Another thing, we cannot use this one because this is only for questions. This is not for statements. Or when you are saying like in sense of timing, when you are coming, when you are going. But here, since das ist über die Vergangenheit, since it's about the past incidents which has happened, we would be using als here. Right?
Ich warte auf den Bus. I'm waiting for the bus, but ich habe keine Idee. But I have no idea. Wann er kommt. Wann. W-A-N-N. Wann.
An oder ob. So this is the statement. If you understand the statement, you will get to know you can use one and ob both. Like when it comes, or when it will come, or whether it will come. So both can be the cases. So when it will come, or whether or not it will come.
Ma'am, like what we use in English, whether it is coming or not. So isn't like that if we are going with ob, whether it is coming or not? I have no
Yes.
idea.
Yes, then it's a situational thing that it might come, it might not come when you are using ob. But when you are using one, it means you are saying it is going to come, but you don't know the time.
Okay. And in case of als and one, both have same meaning when. So in the case of one, when it is apply with timing only.
Majorly for the timing. Like first thing for questions, if there is a question straightforward, you will put one, or any statement when you are referring to any time. Like Angie read one sentence here. This one, ich weiß nicht wann eure Eltern ankommen. This is not a question. This is a statement, but in terms of time, that whether they would be coming today or even today at what time. So here
So
you are
simply,
putting one in sense of time, but als has been put when in terms of Vergangenheit only in terms of past tense, like when I was a child or as I was a child. Like in English also we use as and when in place of past tense, in
okay,
place of past incidents. Like here,
got it.
we have used als and then the another sentence which we read here. Verstanden?
Yes, klar.
Okay. Now two more quick exercises and then we will do some lesson part like we do in Gyotha exam. Okay, here whose turn?
My turn.
Okay, wann oder wen?
One, hast du Geburtstag?
Sehr
When is
schön.
your birthday?
Next also this was pretty simple. Okay, this is it's like repeating. Hmm,
Is there
We have
specific?
already done.
like just switching my screen. Here is a quick lesson exercise which you have to do. So this is like almost same as which you practiced for A1 exam. I went page number 25. Okay, so here Das ist Übe, Lesen, Verstehen, your reading understanding. Here, as we know already how the lesson works in the examination, you have to read a content and then basis that you have to give richtig oder falsch antwort. So here there are there are many such like paragraphs or emails basically, but today we will be doing three only. So this first one, then I will scroll down my screen for second question for this one, and then for third one for this one. Now here the point is, each for each of the like question for each of the section you will get limited time. For first you will get 7 minutes, for this one you will get 10 minutes, and for this one you will get 5 minutes. This is the length of the question. Okay, so I am just starting the time now. It's 7:27 at my end. After 7 minutes I'll scroll down the screen. You just have to read it and note down the answer at your end. And I will not tell any of the meaning, and you are not allowed to use any dictionary also. And time starts now. One more minute and I'll scroll down. 2 more minutes left. Okay, so now we are discussing the answers. I hope everyone has done all the answers 5, 6, 7. Okay, so here, yep, Nummer 1, richtig oder falsch? Everyone will tell me their answers.
Richtig.
British.
Raj,
Richtig, okay. Richtig,
Swai,
first one.
Swai,
Hello?
British.
Uh,
Richtig.
false.
Rachel, what is your answer?
My answer is Ristik.
Yes, it is richtig. So here, Rajveer, see this line, ruf mich auf dem Handy an. So now Matthias is telling Christian to call him on his telephone number. So ruf mich auf dem Handy an. So Christian should call Matthias. So das ist richtig.
Oh,
Nummer 3, richtig oder falsch?
False.
British.
Okay,
no
Rajveer.
False.
information. No information. False.
4,
Here is
Richtig.
Ristik.
Richtig.
But she's doing job in something like airways. So
okay, just tell
again,
me the answers first and then we'll
false,
discuss.
false, false.
Okay. And then Nummer 5.
British.
False.
Rest is
Mm,
False.
okay, so all 3 are, I think, falsch. So here, Edith, Michael hat ein Zimmer in Frau Müllers Wohnung. Let's read the whole email and then we'll understand. Liebe Frau Müller, Sie wissen ja, ich wohne seit 6 Monaten in dem kleinen Apartment neben Ihrer Wohnung. So this female Michael, she is not living in Frau Müller's house. She is living in a small apartment near to Frau Müller's house. Also das ist falsch.
False.
Im
false. Third
Moment
one
bin
false.
ich aber nicht in Leipzig. Ich bin in London und mache ein Praktikum bei British Airways. Das ist sehr wichtig für mein Studium. So here, Michaela, she is not studying. She is doing an internship with British Airways. So das ist
Yes,
auch falsch.
false.
Und das ist sehr wichtig für mein Studium. And that internship, she's saying, is very important for her studies. Am Wochenende kommt meine Schwester nach Leipzig und sie möchte in meiner Wohnung übernachten. Here she's saying that in the coming weekend, like at the weekend, my sister is coming to Leipzig and she want to sleep over in my apartment. Übernachten bedeutet like to sleep over. Sie hat einen Schlüssel für die Wohnung. She has one key for the house. Aber sie kann vielleicht das Gas nicht anmachen und das Licht und Wasser und so weiter. This USW, das bedeutet und so weiter, etc. etc. So she has the key, but she cannot turn on the gas, lights and water, etc. etc. Da gibt es sicher ein paar Probleme. So that is surely a little bit of problem. Können Sie ihr bitte helfen? Could you please help her? Ich danke Ihnen, Sie sind wirklich sehr freundlich. I thank you, you're very freundlich. Now, die Schwester will, im Juli bin ich wieder in Leipzig. So, this female Michelle, she's saying that in July, I'll be back to Leipzig. Here, die Schwester will im Juli bei Michael wohnen. So, here the sister is not coming in July, but Michael is coming back to July. So, das ist auch falsch.
Yes, sir.
Now, this one. Nummer 1, richtig oder falsch?
Richtig? I don't know.
Rajveer, Rachel?
Richtig.
We are talking about sevens, realistic and
Yes. This one.
realistic.
And this one?
I have done realistic, both realistic.
False.
Both richtig.
Both maybe.
Okay, so this is richtig. Nummer 1 ist richtig und 2 ist falsch. So here, the sentence means Achims Zug kommt 4:30 Uhr in Köln an. So here the sentence means that Achim's train is coming at 2:30. But here the meeting time is 2:30. He hasn't mentioned that how he is coming. He has already mentioned that when exactly I'll come. He is also not sure about that. So he has given a meeting time. But here they are talking about Achim's train time. So this is falsch. Now, everyone tell me, did you guys use the dictionary to solve this or to understand
No,
any meaning? Not at all?
at all. Yes.
We just
No, not at all.
depend on that one.
Once. Okay. So now tell me how many points you have got out of 7.
I have
Four,
got
3.
I got 6.
5 only.
Sure. Okay. So no worries. We'll keep on doing these random exercises with limited time so that you get prepared for the examination.
Yes.
Because
This is
that
like one exam.
yes. So this is how you're going to get lesen. We have done the sample papers for A1 lesen, na?
Yeah.
So this is also like similar exercise with the limited time.
One more thing, ma'am. The answer is whether it is right or wrong. We have to just cross over that. No?
Yes, we here.
Okay. So whichever is right, we have to just cross over.
Right.
Okay.
And now talking about the homework, I have placed it already here. One moment, my laptop is hanging. So there are 3 files, 3 screenshots basically which I have uploaded. Also letter 1, letter 2 and letter 3. So these are the 3 letters which you have to write. These are of A1 level, so nothing tricky, but try to write maximum in email body as much as you can. And whenever you will send me, send all 3 letters in one go and mention letter 1, letter 2 and letter 3 so that I know for which you have written what. Okay? And I want, you have 3 days, so which are more than enough to write 3 letters. And whenever you are writing, try to do one exercise within 15 to 20 minutes, and without the usage of dictionary. Okay, 15 to 20 minutes for one letter. Okay, dann sehen wir uns am Montag.
Bis Montag.
Bis Montag.
Okay.
Thank you.